Hi, we're so glad you're here. Today we're going to show you how you can make some money selling this fantastic wood art. Wood art's a fantastic project to make some money selling your woodwork. The material cost for this is about $5 and it takes about an hour, maybe a bit longer to create. So as always, we start with the pattern and I will glue that down onto my wood that I'll be cutting out. And as always, the patterns are available in our Etsy store. If that's something you're interested in, we'll put the link below. So I go to the scroll saw and I start cutting out the piece. With this one, I'm going to cut all around the outside and then start cutting out all the individual pieces. And you can see my patterns all numbered, so I'll be able to keep everything organized. But before I get too far ahead of myself, hi, I'm Donna, and on our channel on Ideas So I Did It, we like to show you woodworking projects that you can do on nights and weekends around your job that you can sell that will make a little extra money for you and your family. These are projects that we've created, that we've made, and we have sold, and they've done really well for us. We try to focus on projects that will yield a high profit margin. So a lot of times we're using scrap wood or inexpensive wood to be able to create these beautiful pieces. Wood art is a fantastic way to do this. It allows you to express yourself creatively. You can do almost any subject possible, imaginable. And the wood art has sold really well for us. Wood art's also it's quite user friendly, we'll say. It's good for beginners as well as more experienced woodworkers to try. And if you're interested in wood art, on our website, ideastoididit.com, if you sign up for our newsletter, we will email you a PDF of a free wood art project so you can download it, you could print it off and you could try it yourself and see if it's something that you like. And if it is, go back to our channel. We have a ton of different wood art videos. We have a playlist. You can go check those out. And as well, we have a lot of other different projects as well, various woodworking projects that you can also make and sell. Okay, so back to this. You'll see I'm cutting out the pieces in sort of an organized fashion, just kind of starting from the bottom up. And you'll notice there I missed the line a little bit. I don't get too concerned about everything being perfect. I'm not someone who strives for perfection. I don't really believe it exists. And so I'm one of those people that's quite happy with good enough. And you will see that when you make these projects, they just turn out so well. And even if you perceive there to be a flaw, it will just enhance the character of the piece. And with something like this, there's a lot of pieces in this particular project. I think there's 50 pieces. And it might feel a bit daunting, and maybe this isn't the first project someone starts on. But it's very simple. It's all very simple cuts using the scroll saw. And all the added pieces add so much interest and dimension and texture to this piece. It's what really helps make it look phenomenal and really interesting. So I really hope you give it a try. So once it's all cut out, you'll see I have them separated into the way I'm going to stain them. And whenever I do a project, I don't get caught up so much in the stain colors as I want three shades. I want a light, medium, and a dark. And so I pick where the light, medium, and darks go on my pattern to help enhance that, the shapes. You can also just do it completely randomly and that will turn out well as well. So once I've got them all stained, now it's time to glue. So when I glue, I lay my legend, my pattern down, and then I put a piece of parchment paper on top. So if any glue comes through, it won't stick. And when I'm gluing, I'm just gluing the pieces together on the sides, just enough to hold it. I'm not looking for this to be the final strength glue. This whole piece will get glued down to my backboard. This is just to help everything fit together well. And you can see here it is, all glued together. And now I'm going to go in. I always like to do some paint work. I like to paint the eyes. I feel I can get a nicer eye, much more character filled when I use paint. So I just trace the shape from my pattern using graphite paper. And now I'm just going in with some black and brown paint to fill in that eye shape. It's really easy. If you're not somebody who paints, you really don't need to feel intimidated by this. It's really simple. You just trace the shape down and fill it in. And you can see I'm leaving the space where there would be that the highlight in the eye, the glint in the eye, the white. And so I'm leaving that the light wood color. So once I'm done with the face, I'll also do some work around the nose and mouth. And then I also like to do some shadow work just to try to enhance the dimension of my piece. You'll see that's coming up. You don't need to do that. The piece, as you can see, looks fantastic just as is. I just like to do a little extra work using some shadows and highlights to help really create that dimension. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We love to hear from you, and we will respond. And we have lots of information on our website as well. We go into more detail into our methods. There's a few projects over there or a few videos that are unique to the website. And we have just some general information on woodworking and scroll sign, that sort of thing. So if you are interested in this sort of thing, go check it out. It's ideas2ididit.com. One of our goals with the website and the YouTube channel is to really try to build a community and to really start to build that community where you can talk about different projects you're working on and maybe have some questions answered or just get some feedback on a piece you're working on. And we want it to be a really great, positive, creative environment for people to come together. We're looking at creating a Facebook page. We've started it, but there's not a lot of content on there yet. And we have the website, and we've added a brag board on the website where if you've created a piece or a project and you'd like to share it, we would love to see it. You can upload pictures to the brag board. we've had a one or two people upload to it, and their work has been phenomenal. We've really enjoyed that. And like I say, we're working on our Facebook page, and I'd love to know what social media you interact with the most. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? We're really trying to really focus our energy. Chris and I do work full time, and we do have kids, as you know. So our time is relatively limited to do this extra work, but we really want to build this community. And so we're really trying to focus where people interact with what social media platforms. I have a feeling it's Facebook, but I'd love to hear. So if you'd like to share that as well in the comments, we'd love to hear that. So here's some of that shadow work I was telling you. So I just take watered down black and brown paint and just really kind of enhance some of the cuts, add some shadow work under where there would be extra shadows. And so here's the finished piece. It turned out really well. I hope you love it. And we can't thank you enough for spending your time with us. Thanks so much and have a fantastic day.